In this video, we will see how to use Report Maker in MIDAS nGen. After you have performed the analysis and design, you can go ahead to the next tab, that is Report and Drawing. Click on Generate Report. In this dialog box, you can select a predefined Report Maker file, or you can click on New to open the Report Maker. So this is the interface of Report Maker, wherein we have a list of information that we can select and put in the list of information that we want to. So how to do this? We are going to just double click on, let's say, the cover, a table of contents, chapter, and we will change the name of the chapter from here. So let's call it as Analysis Model. You can provide information such as project information, design codes that have been selected, concrete material properties that have been used, and property for the reinforcing bar. You can right click on item list and add some chapter. You can specify over here loads, scroll down from the report item, can provide load case list, combinations used. This is for the steel. Let's right click and delete it and double click on RC. Then the lateral loads, shear profile for wind and seismic that can be added. Further, we can write or we can put up the table format of loading. We have, let's say, pressure loading or any arbitrary loading that has been applied, any beam loads, point loads that have been applied, the dead load, live loads, boundary conditions. Let's create another chapter. Click on the chapter and provide a name, boundary conditions. Support condition applied, diaphragms, add a chapter. Now this chapter would be regarding the results. So analysis results, we can call it as analysis results. So we can look at the beam forces, wall forces, and reaction force table. Now in this as well, we can choose which all components of forces that we want to display in this report maker. So you can from here select, let's say want to see only the axial and bending, or bending and shear only. So you can select among these. Now the beam force is going to include all the members, line elements I would say. So columns and beams would be included in this. Then wall force and reaction table. So in again over here there is option to select which load combinations are to be showcased, or in envelope is to be showcased. So here I have selected the RCENV strength and serviceability condition. So that's what we can get to see, and we can choose story wise as well. So you can choose, let's say, for F level, or you can provide the property for the center lines, grid levels, and grid lines and working plane. After that, we can add more chapter. And after that we can give a name to the chapter for the design results. And here we can get the image for the design, total design result for the RC, or we can get the results separately for each member, the results for frequency, modal analysis, percentage, and vibration mode shapes. Again, these results would be shown only if we have response spectrum analysis. Alright, so after we have chosen the information that are required to be put inside the report, then we click on this generate document. After clicking on generate document, the program is going to take the images, the charts, the tables, the graphs from MIDAS nGen model file, and we can see this report generated with table of contents.
Now in case the model has been modified, then instead of creating this entire report again, we can simply use auto regeneration option.
So let me give an example over here. Now in this model file, let's say I have, I'll go to the pre-processing mode and I'll delete this column. Okay, and after that I'll run the analysis and design. So modifications have been made and the analysis and design is running right now. Analysis is done. Now the design is being performed. After the analysis and design is finished, we will go back to report maker and we will check and update, and let us update data and click on regenerate. So we can see here the analysis model, initial image of our model is modified, and so will be all the reports, images and tables and everything. Now we can export this report into a Word file. Save it. After saving, you can see the Word file generated by the program. We have our Word file ready. We can see over here that these tables which are generated, these are not just images. You can do the highlighting, you can change the font size that is required. So that's about the report generator or report maker in MIDAS nGen.